It's gonna feel kind of natural. The shapes are gonna be organic.
This kind of stuff that our society discards as trash can be upcycled into something creative and new and interesting.
What is now an empty spot of shade at the Lady Bird Johnson Wildflower Center will soon be transformed into a playground. Andy Chamberlain and Christy Seals are building this one-of-a-kind playscape. It's something they've never done before.
Where are all my 2x6s? That's what I want to know. So this is day number 1 of actual on the ground. We're building this thing, it's real. Here's the new layout. Okay. Stage at this end.
Here's this next marker.
Okay, but there's a lot of thinking and like putting our thoughts now that we've had on paper onto the ground. So I think that's kind of the shape of the neck.
In less than a month, this will be a playscape paradise as part of the Nature Center's annual Fortlandia project.
It caught our attention at Texas Parks and Wildlife because it encourages outdoor play, brings kids outside, and so it's something that we thought we should get involved in.
We've got 21 days. Each day we'll chip away at it. Okay, we're figuring this thing out today, and then tomorrow we'll figure out the next thing. So I'm feeling good. I usually feel good.
Day 2 has a stormy start. But free supplies can't wait.
We are at the Austin Resource Recovery Facility.
Yeah, so what I'm thinking is we set them up as best as we can.
One roll at a time.
We're gonna upcycle them by taking them instead of recycling them and reusing them for our project. So these tires are actually gonna become the base of our fort.
Efficiency, that's what we're after here.
How many did you guys fit in? 50? What? We might only have to do one trip. It feels really good to upcycle these tires. It's expensive to recycle, and so it costs the state and the taxpayers money. And so when we can find a better use for it, all the better for everybody.
Kids could walk on top of them, that's the idea.
It's Christy's job to come up with the plan for those tires.
Maybe we'll have fangs. What would be a cool fort that my kid would like to play on, that other kids would like to play on, that ties in with Parks and Wildlife, with our conservation mission? Let's do a rattlesnake. How can we make a rattlesnake? And then let's do a fort that uses as little new materials as possible. The head element's gonna be interesting too, because it will be the one element that kind of rises off the ground.
A challenging twist is that the fort has to be temporary.
We want to find a home for this, so we need it to be easy to disassemble and reassemble. So the design has to reflect that. 5'10" and 1/2. How are we going to build a circular wood deck?
Perfect.
With volunteers and not very complicated tools quickly?
All right.
We came up with the idea of doing it as like a pie. You got everything? Yes, 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 yes. Nice.
Whoa. I'm trying to do 15 today. That would be ideal. It is pretty hard to puncture a tire when you're trying to puncture it. It's definitely hurting my hand. My hand's a little tired.
Not to worry. Week 2 brings reinforcements.
So this is the first day with American Youth Works on site. Yeah, that's good.
Let's get this tire party started.
Get it started. They have a lot of energy and a lot of strength. They're doing things that we were like, ooh, and they're like, bzz, bzz, bzz.
All righty. It's a lot of work putting that bolt through there.
We're very encouraged that things are gonna go quickly, and they're pretty enthusiastic about it.
The team keeps the snake together
This is tight enough.
by upcycling old climbing rope.
Yeah, so usually like climbing rope kind of has a life limit to it.
People get creative with it. Looks pretty nice.
CJ, you want some reps? I'm getting kind of tired.
Yeah, sure.
It's been a lot of like think and go on your feet, which is really cool. We told them, we haven't 80% figured out, but if you guys have some bright ideas about how to do things differently or better, like we are all ears.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
I'll probably need to come over here.
I think that's super exciting to see a space being created for kids to like enjoy outside. You don't know what their school situation's like, so like may not have that playground accessibility, but then having like this access space here makes me super happy.
We're getting there. We're getting closer. We're kind of creating a rattle with recycled water bottles and some recycled glass. And that's why I really like this rattle tail. It's 100% upcycled.
We are in the home stretch. Just a few more days until opening night. Final touches of drilling down the deck, and then we're gonna seal it so that it stays nice and shiny for all the kids who are gonna be running on it. 1, 2. We've had quite a few folks volunteer and help us out. Can you see it now? So snaky. So snaky.
Yay, team! I'm super happy right now. It totally is working.
Oh, we just need the head. Worst case, we'll just use these as eyeballs.
As other forts wrap up, there is growing concern here. They are still missing their centerpiece.
Right now, it just kind of looks like a worm. But once it has a head, it's gonna look like a snake.
I think it's gonna get here without issue, but that is the last piece that we're waiting on.
Eric Vitella is up against the clock.
This is when I think the magic happens.
He's got a day to get all the metal parts of the snake cut and ready to go.
We're gonna actually bend it in strategic spots to contour the tires. Each one of these will be staggered like so, and then we're gonna have the body of the snake go a little bit higher. There's no doubt they're gonna be out there crawling on it, you know, treating this thing as if it was a live snake and letting their imagination run wild.
All the pieces are on there. It looks really good. Look at that. It's gonna step, 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 step. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and here's the fangs.
Beautiful.
Oh my God, it is heavy.
Woohoo! Oh, this is exciting.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm blown away. I had no idea of the magnitude of size. You know, haven't done something so tangible and so much fun. Gives you the warm fuzzies.
So these are just hand holes. I care about this. I care about who's going to use it. I care about how it gets put together. I care about what it's made of. So that when people come out here and enjoy it, they will like feel that love and joy popping out. Hold on. No, because it's not going up.
I'm gonna have to center it.
Oh, and then the eyes go up there.
Yeah.
I got it. Cool.
Tomorrow's opening, so we're gonna keep working as long as we've got some light. I think we'll sleep a lot better if we put in a few more hours tonight and try to get it as best done as possible. Opening day! We're here! We did it!
And I really love how it's snaking through the trees, you know. We are no longer rattled. Womp womp. Because it's happening, it's real. The kids are on it, they're playing. Here we go, he's going up. They're doing things we did not expect, which is what we kind of hoped for.
Oh, he does it just fine.
He did it, no problem.
It's super cool.
It's a rattle. Or a rattlesnake.
So there's all this discovery, I think, in ours at these different scales.
Oh, you got a head start.
It's just, it's great.
Kids are happier, healthier, and smarter when they spend time outside. We know that from research.
Hi.
So this provides an opportunity for kids to be outside and get healthier, happier, and smarter.
Oh, you made it!
This is just the pure essence of what's great about being outdoors.
Good job.
It is creating a place where people can just take a moment outside to enjoy themselves and really get in touch with that inner place where we all are playful.
The more we can create opportunities where people get in touch with that, then the better it's all gonna be.